Alright, what's up, guys? I think we're on. Happy May. It's May 1st, technically, but it is the week of May the 4th. So we're gonna celebrate. What's up? What's up? We got some people here. We're gonna celebrate May the 4th. I mean, it's the same week. It's the same week. So happy early May the 4th. So, but tonight we are doing the Angular Roughshark, Oxynotus centrina, which it's a cool shark. It's kind of a like a semi. What's up, guys? There's Howard. There's Royal Roy. What's up? How you guys doing? We're doing like a deep water shark. I kind of like thought it'd be cool to do more of like a spacey theme, and then I forgot that it's like May the 4th week, so it's like, all right, let's go for it. So, fun fact: this is probably the cheapest prop you can get. But this is good old Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. Qui-Gon Jinn is my favorite Star Wars character, or favorite Jedi. I mean, yeah, actually, of all the people who have lightsabers, he's my absolute favorite. I think a lot of it is nostalgia, because I was, like, I was a kid when Phantom Menace came out, and, like, Phantom Menace is terrible in so many ways, but I genuinely really enjoy that movie. Like, and I think a lot of it is nostalgia, just being a kid at that time. So that's actually literally my favorite Star Wars movie. I'm not saying it's the best. It's literally my favorite, though. But yeah. Quick poll. Do you guys have a particular favorite Star Wars character or Star Wars movie? And I'll just type in, like, shamefully, I will type in Phantom Menace Qui-Gon Jinn. Because Qui-Gon is awesome. He's like, Oh, hey! Sorry, I just saw your comment, Roy. I want to get a high-tech replica saber hilt someday. That would be awesome. Like, some of them are really cool. Did you guys see the... let me rewind this video really quick. And I'm going to pull up Howard's drawing. This is awesome. I got... And thank you for your email, Howard. I know that came in late, but, like, we were able to get it up in time, so this is really, really cool. So... but before I forget, have you guys seen the it's Disney made this new lightsaber that it's a prop lightsaber, but it's for their live shows, and what it actually like ignites, if you will, like they made this interesting device where you push a button and this plastic tube automatically comes up. And it looks exactly like a lightsaber from like a distance, so it's actually really, really good. So yeah, I think that came out like a month ago, but the new Disney lightsaber is kind of wild to see, so I definitely recommend checking that out. So and just saw your comment, Howard sent a new drawing, so let me check that out, see if I can get that on here. And thank you, by the way. I mean, this one itself looks really great. Let me get this on here. Alright, I'm going to see if I can airdrop it. I think I tried to airdrop one of Roy's drawings a couple streams ago and it didn't work. So I hope it works. If it doesn't, I apologize in advance. But I think this might work. But this looks really good. I mean, like the shape is like this is exactly like what the shape is. That's okay. No worries. I like. I really appreciate like. Oh, whoa! Here we go. Sorry. Whoa! My computer just exploded. Hold on. Where did that go? Okay. Yeah, I think. Is this the new? This is the one. Okay. Okay. No worries. This is okay. Awesome. Sorry about that. Yeah, my computer just kind of freaked out. But, dude, this looks awesome. Still, the shape is like you nailed it. Because it's like it's this shark is like unique for its not just its shape, but it's like kind of like texture. It's wait, sorry. It's kind of like a squashy like shark, and it's like a lot of people. We've been doing a lot of cute sharks lately, and a lot of people argue like this might be like the cutest one. So it's like this unique pyramidal shape with like kind of like this squishy, squashy texture, and I think you really nailed it. So thank you so much for sending this in. And like I have this one like cropped out and edited, but it just looks really, really cool. I appreciate the like the little details, like the proportion with like the eyes and the gills, and Just like their positioning and the snout. This shark actually, like, I think it's sometimes named pig shark or like pig face shark. We'll have to figure that out actually as we go through like fish base. So, but like it does have like a unique like what's the word? Like the snout looks like really it is reminiscent of like a pig. I was thinking of like Jaws, like what was it? Quint says porkers, but like he's talking about like the great whites. But anyway, sorry. But this looks really cool. Thank you so much for sending this in. Stepson describes these as visually disturbing. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're very strange. Like I pulled up a couple videos. We'll save the one I had up here for last because it's like a rescue video. But this one is actually pretty good resolution. And this is one of the strangest sharks out there. This is of the family Oxynotidae. This one is the Angular Roughshark, Oxynotus centrina. And it is like a pyramid. There's no other shark that really looks like this. The actual base of the stomach is like flat, like a pyramid. And it has these enormous eyes, like relative to its head, which is actually a little... it's simultaneously cute and a little creepy. It's kind of cute, actually. Oh, let's replay that. That's actually a really short video. We'll make that a little bit slower. But honestly, Howard, you nail the proportions of the head. So thank you so much for saying that in. Like that just looks awesome. So. One thing that's immediately catching my eye for rough sharks is just like it's the first. Actually, I guess both dorsal fins. It's really interesting to see how like fleshy like the front of it is. It's like I feel like the back of it, like the anterior part of the dorsal fin, is a bit more like a classic dorsal fin, but the posterior part is more like there's a lot more. For lack of a better word, like flesh there, like meat there. I don't know. It's like a thicker base, which is kind of interesting. Even though this video is short, there's actually quite a lot to see. Oh, and I'm sorry. Quick shout out to this is Tashin Selyan. This is really cool footage. It's actually probably the best footage of this species on YouTube as far as like the quality goes and the resolution goes, but. But I was actually surprised, kind of getting ready for tonight, I was actually surprised to learn that this is, it is a deep water shark, but it also comes up in, or I guess it's like a, kind of like a, it's like an upper shelf, can kind of sort of be inshore, but also be in deep water. Like, I'm surprised that you can find it in shallow water and snorkel with it, or sorry, scuba dive with it, so. This is funny. This is such an odd little guy. Let me catch up on some comments. Sorry. This is just a little triangle. Yeah. There was this is an interesting rescue video by Shark Lab Malta. And like the first comment is finally someone put the sad triangle back in the water, which is kind of funny. But so unfortunately, I guess someone was fishing for this and left this in a bucket, and this individual is still alive. So this team actually rescued this individual. So they put him at the edge. That was so cute, actually. They put him at the edge of this harbor area or this launch area. And I've seen the whole video, so it has a happy ending. So, but you can tell, and I've seen like in my own experience, I've seen some elasmobranchs act like this individual is acting, where the buoyancy is off, very weak swimming, or like even if everything else on the exteriorly is looking okay, the color is not too bad. It is a little dark, but there's not like evident like damage. It's still behaving really strangely. I saw a cow-nose ray last year act like act a lot like this, and I had no idea what was wrong with it, but there was definitely something wrong. But what's really great, and what this team is doing, is they are swimming with the shark and trying to get some water over its gills and trying to help it, like literally like just like with that rush of water through like through the mouth and over the gills, really helping it breathe. And like you can see him, it's so cute. Like you can see him like kind of coming back, you know. And it gets better and better. I promise I've seen the end of this video, so it's, you know, there's no sad ending on this. But this is a cousin of dogfish. I think rough sharks, you can kind of technically say they are sort of a kind of dogfish. I personally think they're really, I mean, I guess they are, but like basically a triangle dogfish. But it's the same order as squaliforms. You could tell like there's no anal fin. There's the spines at the front of the dorsal fins. So, but it is still like, it's such a unique group. This is so, and there's 5 species, I think, 5 species like this. And also I really appreciate, shout out to Shark Lab Malta. I really appreciate them doing this. This is really awesome that they're taking the time to help this individual. And there he goes. He looks like he's swimming again. Like free swimming. I think this is, what do you guys think as far as a contender for cutest shark? This one is kind of it is really kind of adorable. We've got some winners lately. We had the Port Jackson shark and the Shy shark, and I don't know, rough sharks, I mean, they're just so squashy, like, and inoffensive and like small. And, oh, this is cool. This is cool seeing them be okay. Even like, look at how this is fascinating, seeing how like the gradient like between the head and the first dorsal fin, just like how that slope works. This is such a unique like body plan for as far as sharks go. It just makes you wonder why does it look like that? So, oh my gosh. So that's really cool. Good job, Shark Lab Malta. Thank you for saving this individual. Definitely subscribe. They're super, super cool. So, let's see. Shark Lab is great. We need more Shark Labs. Yes, we do. We totally do. Like, I'm happy to one nice thing about sharks is that they're so, and like let's hop over to IUCN Rails really quick. One thing about sharks that I love is that they are so charismatic that there is a benefit in the sense that they've had so much attention, where you know, like compared to other groups of animals, like it's awesome that sharks do some like there are labs around the world devoted to shark research, or that sharks are one of the most covered groups, or like well covered groups, as far as conservation goes, and as far as like the IUCN Red List or other conservation bodies go. Compared to other fish species, sharks get a lot of coverage, and I really appreciate that. I mean, I know people sometimes complain about the charisma, like, or like not people, like, I would say scientists kind of complain about the charismatic megafauna and how sharks absolutely fit into charismatic megafauna, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it helps them, you know, and they are beautiful, awesome animals, so... Oh man. But I think there's one more video, which I was shocked to see, this Fishbase YT, Fishbase YouTube. Let's subscribe to that. I'm shocked that Fishbase has a YouTube. So I had no idea that Fishbase had a YouTube. I'm very happy that they do. But this is kind of cool to see. This looks like a deeper water environment. And I'm guessing this because of the coloration of the water. because I mean, it could be murky, of course, but it's cool to see like light filters out seawater at like different depths. Filters out different wavelengths. So I think red light goes away at about 10 meters down. Orange light goes away about 25 meters down. So this could be like 30, 40 meters, maybe, unless it's like really soupy, gross water. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think this actually just might be a deeper environment. And even though the video quality is not great, you can still see just like, you know, how just how, what does this eat actually? Just how like casual and like sluggish. I think Howard mentioned that this is pretty sluggish. Like, yeah, like just kind of like how the shark kind of cruises. It's so slow. I'm very curious as we get to know it more, like what its biology is like, and like how it eats, and like where, like what habitat it likes to occupy the most. So. The Sharks of the World book doesn't really have a lot of information on rough sharks, or this species. It's viviparous, so 7 to 8 pups, or to 23 pups, 23 pups per litter. Eats worms, crustaceans, and mollusks, and egg cases of cat sharks and skates. Interesting. Let me read that again, because that's actually, I don't think we've ever encountered a shark that actually eats the egg cases of other sharks. That's actually really interesting. So rough sharks eat worms, crustaceans, and mollusks, and the egg cases of cat sharks and skates. So, and one thing that most of these have in common, maybe the exception of crustaceans, depending on the crustacean, but they are slow, or they tend to be slow or sedentary. So that's interesting. This is critically endangered in the Mediterranean. It's rare to uncommon, minor offshore trawl bycatch. And it's vulnerable in the northeast Atlantic. It's interesting. It likes to live in coralline, algal, and muddy bottoms on continental shelves and upper slopes, 35 to 805 meters, mostly below 100 meters. So this is a rare shark that sort of can be found in shallow water, or not shallow water, but like, you know, epipelagic zone, but you're more likely going to find it in the twilight zone. So that's interesting. And rough sharks, I don't think in the Western Atlantic, I don't believe we might have one. Is there a Caribbean one? Let me check that. We might have one maybe in the warmer waters in the Western Atlantic, but like in my part of the world, we don't have these. So this is another group that I actually I don't know too well, but there is a Caribbean one. There we go. There's a Caribbean rough shark, but that again is in tropical water. So this is a group that I personally am not super familiar with. So, but it's definitely unique. Look at how, like, I love how, like, the second dorsal fin and the pelvic fins are all in this group together. Like that's directly on top of, that's not that common that you see that, like, the second dorsal fin being directly on top of the pelvics. They're almost equal in size, or they're comparable in size. Like, this is a real, this definitely has a absolutely unique signature as far as movement. This is so interesting. So, catching up on the comments. Sorry. Let's see. Worms, crustaceans, rough angulars are considered bad luck by. Oh, interesting. A cool comment, Howard. Rough angulars are considered bad luck by Mediterranean fishermen. Interesting. Did not know that. Let's see. Let's dive into some of their conservation needs, and before we do that, a quick shout out to, this is Star Wars Theory. This is a really cool little study playlist. I'm not, and like, I like Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I do enjoy it quite a lot. And this whole thing cracks me up because, you know, it's Darth Vader making Padme drawings, and more importantly, it's a really good beat to study too. So definitely check it out. I think they have like a couple different playlists, and they're fun to study too. And I think they're good to listen to if you want a Star Wars theme, but. You know, it's not like really distracting music because there's no way we can like listen to the Star Wars soundtrack while we're studying sharks because it's going to be too dramatic and stuff. So, but here we go. So, IUC Amarillo says Angular Roughsharks, Oxynotus, centrina are endangered. Let's see. Angular Roughshark is a small deepwater shark found in northeast and eastern Atlantic Ocean. And good call, Howard. Norway to South Africa. Awesome. In the Mediterranean Sea, absent from the Black Sea. I'm always amazed that there's sharks in the Black Sea because like it's so landlocked. Or I mean, like I know there's like a strait, or like a very famous strait that connects to the Mediterranean, but still, it's like. It is amazing. I believe pike dogfish can be found in the Black Sea. I think we'll have to check out Black Sea sharks at some point. But anyway, very infrequently reported as bycatch across its range in demersal trawl and long-line fisheries. The Angular Roughshark is listed as deepwater species in European Union regulations, and various management actions apply to such listed deepwater sharks, including a prohibition on targeted fisheries and total allowable catch for shark bycatch, and long-line fisheries targeting black scabbard fish, and depth limits beyond which gill nets and demersal trawl fisheries are prohibited in some areas. There's high distribution overlap with intensive fishing pressure, reported declines of deepwater sharks in parts of its range, suspected local extinctions in the Mediterranean, and some relevant management across parts of its range. The Angular Roughshark is estimated to have undergone a population reduction of 50 to 79% over the past 3 generation lengths based on actual levels of exploitation, and is assessed as endangered. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can get some biology on the species. Hopping over to Fishbase. Fun fact for the name, oxy means sharp, notus means back, referring to its keeled back, or doso coronado. Interesting. And then centrina, from centrina, named for the shark, dating to at least Giovios de Romanis piscobus. That's interesting. Presumably derived from the centrum, prickle, or sharp point, referring to the spines on both dorsal fins. Okay. Oh, feeds on polychaetes and sipunculids. Apparently a suction feeder, which mainly feeds on worm-like prey, which are rapidly digested, and the rapid gastric evacuation could partially explain why the vacuity of several guts. Okay. Interesting. So, meaning, I guess when they catch individuals of a species, and like usually for one of the most important things for any kind of fisheries is when fish are caught for scientific study, they do study the stomach contents of that fish, and that's interesting that they don't tend to see much with this guy, just because, if I'm reading that correctly, the vacuity of several, or rapid gastric evacuation means it digests its prey very quickly. Interesting. Teleost, crustacean, and echinoderms are considered as accessory prey items, thus recorded predation on 8 cases of the small spotted cat shark, Scilurhinus canicula. Let's check that out. Gotcha. That's a beautiful cat shark. This is really cool. This was another one I kind of actually grew up with in some of my my own shark books and stuff. So that's actually really cool. Interesting. So it eats the 8 cases of that cat shark. Utilized for fish meal, oil, and smoked and dried salted for human consumption. Gotcha. Interesting. I just saw he can never let go of Padme. I just saw that. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I'd like to get. I wonder if I can get a better picture of the mouth, because it is interesting. I guess here you go. It is interesting thinking that this is like a suction feeder. Oops. Probably. And this is iNaturalist, so it's a pretty interesting website, and I think these are. I guess these are individual contributor submissions, so that's actually a really cool picture. That's a really good shot. Sorry, that's like I think it's just the angle of the picture, but it looks like he knows, like the shark knows something. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. I wish we could get more live pictures. This might be a good. It's hard to get a good angle, but this might be a good picture of the mouth. And I'm wondering maybe the way the snout. I mean, you know, that snout is, or the nostril is so what's the word? It's so unique, and like, or characteristic. I wonder if this is like maybe the way this is shaped helps it with suction feeding. It probably does, maybe. I don't know. Since we don't have a lot of info on this guy, let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some interesting research on the species. So. A wasp? Wait. Wait, Roy, did you see a wasp in a did you see a wasp in a picture or in my room? Like, hold on. I'm freaking out. I never share this, but I am like really like. I mean, I'm not afraid of bees and things, but like I'm not a big fan of bees. Like they're not my favorite. So there's a wasp on the washed up shark. Okay, awesome, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not a bee guy. I'm not like, you know, if I have to, like, you know, do battle with a wasp-like thing, I will, but it's not my favorite thing. They do freak me out. Like, I love all these other kinds of animals, but I don't know what it is about bees, man. Now this is extremely cool. I just noticed this from sharkreferences.com. This is the Aquatilium animalium historiae, which is from 1554. So that is, what is this? It's over 500 years old. And it's really cool. It's not common to see stuff like this, like with shark research, but like it is extremely cool that sometimes for older texts, the whole thing is actually uploaded for a research collection or a natural history library, and it looks like we stumbled across one of these. It's been a while since I've seen something like this, and I kind of actually, frankly, forgot that this stuff like this exists. But we actually can access the past. So, and this is the first for our stream. We are checking out something that is centuries old. This is really, really cool. So let's dive into this. So it looks like they have. Oh man, I really hope I can actually change the angle on this. Like this is the stuff I love about the internet, in the sense that I know there's a lot of junk and it's distracting. Oh, this is awesome. All right, I'm gonna see if we can. There we go. I know there's a lot of junk and it's distracting and a lot of bad things, but it's like there's so many like hidden gems, and like this is definitely one of them. Like this is unbelievable. Like I hope I can. I wish I could change the angle, but so this is our guy. This is a 500. That's actually, you know what? That's amazing. If this is a 500-year-old illustration, and it's amazing how on point that is. just that's really accurate. That is actually diagnostic. You could probably use that to diagnose or not diagnose, but like identify the species. This is actually really cool where I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this if I can. One thing I'm noticing that we actually didn't see in the photographs is the spine on the dorsal fin. You can actually see sort of the shaft of it, or like kind of like the what's the word? Like you can see how far down it goes, which is actually cool. That's not something that was really evident in some of the photos that we were looking, but this is like it's actually really cool to see this like straight shape here. Oh man, this is awesome, man. Can I turn this? I don't know if I can. I don't know what that does. I don't want to get away from here. I guess I'll just read it from my side. That Keftivus or Keftivus? I don't know. El Centrina. It looks like that's the name of it. Pelei Porco. Oh, Pelei Porco. Oh, these are names. Okay, these are different names of this because this is okay. So I don't know what this first word is, but that is porco, and I'm sure that's pig or some kind of version of pig. And this is reference to the pig snout on the shark. Like I said at the top of the stream, I believe some people do refer this to as like a pig snout shark, or like that makes sense to me. And then there's centrina, so this is like, or yeah. So this is like the modern Latin name for this. This is extremely cool, guys. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, you can see how deep that spine goes. This is so cool. Contributed by Smithsonian Libraries. This is Biodiversity Heritage Library. And look at that's weird, but awesome. Let's zoom in. Whoa, yeah, we couldn't really see this in the photos, but this is really good in terms of like you can kind of see the truly unique dentition. It's like you have this like these tiny teeth, it almost looks like a plate on the top of the mouth, and then these like really like strange, they almost look like fence posts, like these like really like straight rigid teeth on the bottom. That's wild. That is amazing. Man, this and the snout again. It's just so it's pretty. I forget. Let me look up while we have this, because I could always learn some more shark anatomy. Because I think all sharks have this kind of thing, but it's just exaggerated in this particular species where. I might be wrong. I think. Actually, yeah. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna just read it. Just to make. I just wanna. I'm gonna learn, because I don't want to be wrong and get this wrong. So. In terms of like what you call, because like I thought. I thought one part of the snout is like an in-current aperture and the other part is an ex-current aperture. But then again, I'm also wondering, am I confusing this with sponges? And am I talking nonsense? So, I'm trying to nail down my shark anatomy. Just making sure I got this right. And I'll just spend like a minute on this, and if I can't find it, then we'll move on, because. Nasal capsule, nasal or nostrils nares. Yeah, we might have to move on, because I might not be able to find this. Yep, okay. I can't really... Not really sure how to describe that. Sorry, I just kind of was like nerding out a little bit. So, alright, we'll move on. I'm checking the chat. 1556. It's unbelievable. Let's see how old that is. It's 2023. Minus 1556. 400. I got that wrong. 467 years old. But that's basically half a millennia old. You know, that's still like centuries old, nearly 500 years old. That's still amazing. This is actually this is older than both of our nations, actually, which is really fun. Because like for the United States, it technically, I think technically the United States formed 1783, but spiritually we kind of became our thing in 1776. When did Canada? When would you guys say Canada kind of became Canada? Like, because wasn't there something like acts of union? I forget. Isn't there something where it's like there's like a actually I'm gonna shut up because I have no idea. Like when did Canada become Canada? As like when would you guys say? Like just out of curiosity. And like no matter what, like it's still like it's amazing that this manuscript is before any of that. It's wild. It's like, oh my gosh, it's before Jamestown. I literally live. I mean, like I basically in the Jamestown area. So we officially separated from Britain in 1967. Gotcha. Wow, actually, that's pretty recent. Because like Canada pre 1967 was like a Commonwealth, or is it still part of the Commonwealth realm, or is it like not? Like, because it's like, this is interesting. Sorry, it's really fascinating to me. 1967. That's really cool. I literally did not know that. So. I'm trying to think of some other things that. This is before the French Revolution. It's crazy. Before flight. Although flight, I guess, was fairly modern. Because flight is like 1907, sort of 1907. I forget when the Wright brothers did that, but oh, okay, Pelkey, Porco, Pino. Yeah. This is so wild. Let me zoom out so we can get the whole effect. That is so crazy that we can see this. Yeah. Canada itself existed as a colony, I think, from the 1500s, and yes, we remain part of the Commonwealth. Gotcha. Really interesting. It's cool. Let's see. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I used to... Oh, no. Okay, I used to read Latin, because I actually, for high school, like you had to take language, like some kind of language, like for my high school, our options were Latin, French, and Spanish, and you had to be like, not proficient, but like I think if you had 5 years, you would opt out of a language requirement if you went to like when you went to college. So Latin was the thing for me, and it's really helped me with marine science because it's actually extremely useful, and it's a part of why you probably notice I geek out about names quite a lot on the stream. Like Latin is something I really enjoy, and it's really helped me with things. So theoretically, I should be able to read this, but I don't think I can. So we'll see what this is. Firstly, I think this is the same shark because it has the centrina thing. I just want to make sure this is right. Centrina. Let's see. Okay, hic means this. So this. Oh god. Here we go. Okay. Oh no. No. Something about Latin names. Oh no, my teacher would just scream. If my teacher is watching, I'm so sorry. Miss Roach, if you're watching this, I am so sorry that I'm bombing. I don't know if I can read this. Nomenclature, centrinum, vocabulary. Which this fish. This is so bad. History, always, centrina, vertebrates, attributes. Best. This is so bad. Alright. Alright, so we clearly know what's going on here. So let's go to description. Description. 4 things. History. This is so bad. Cartilaginous. Fish. I won't try it. I just, yeah, this is so bad. If we were ever if there was ever a time in my life I had to I was in danger, I was trapped in some labyrinth, and the only way out was decipher in Latin, I'd be dead, I think. So yeah, I have no idea what this means. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Roy. It's okay. Thank you. I wonder maybe no, it's a little too far out. I wonder if there's anything that can maybe jump out. And maybe this is. I wonder. Sometimes they might have like diagrams, like for things like this, they actually might have diagrams of like the teeth or some anatomy. So, oh, this is cool. Right, pelagic, something, littoralum, which might mean littoral zone, which is like shallow water. So that would be, I forget specifically what littoral is. I forget if that's like 0 to 50 meters. But that is definitely like more of like a shallow water inshore-ish thing. So it could be like, or it could be pelagic, like open water, and littoral as in like shallow water. Because littoral is kind of used more for like water where you can see the bottom. It's a dumb description, but it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me, one thing that really bothered me that I never quite knew when I was like really first starting out was like the difference between oceans and seas. And it's still kind of vague, but seas are like semi-closed bodies of water, and when you say the sea, it's a bit more, I always think of the sea as like, it's a bit more romantic. It's a little bit more poetic, but technically it's more like a semi-enclosed body of water. Like the Caribbean Sea is a very good example, because it's like the islands do kind of create some kind of barrier between the open Atlantic Ocean. So, and then ocean is like the biggest unit, you know, like the biggest. There really is technically, there's truly no end to the ocean. So, another good example is the Mediterranean Sea, because Mediterranean is like semi-enclosed, or the Black Sea, semi-enclosed. So, but you know, it's fun random memory. But it always bothered me, and I always think I think linguistically, ocean is more like a catch-all. It's more like, you can say ocean if you're writing like a novel, or if you're writing a science book, or if you're writing if you're trying to it's not, it doesn't have that same, it's still beautiful and can be used romantically, but it doesn't have that same poetry as like the sea, I think. You know, like Song of the Sea, you know, or like The Sound of the Sea. It's like there's something kind of like poetic to that. But random thoughts. Let's go over to oh, this is cool. It's a little octopus watermark, and this is an octopus guide. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I guess there might not be more biological stuff on our shark. So, still, the illustration is absolutely beautiful. So, this is interesting. I like how this is kind of blocked out, actually. You know, like, I feel like older books are just like beautifully typed. So, okay, I can't read this. I can read the Latin, but I can't translate it. Like, hic noster quinquagefimus fextus Pisces, because F's actually, this is kind of fun. F's are sometimes like for a character that looks like F, it's actually S. So that's actually Pisces, which means fish. Tota ferra Italia, pesse porco ac Massiliae por appellatus ab alenio ab opiano atque ab Athenaio vocator propetera quod acules quos I don't know what that is. Dicunt armatus fit vit testis et op pianus inequins. Okay. I don't know what I just read, but it's fun to speak Latin. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna find something else. But this is a really cool thing. Man. I think there was another thing on sharkreferences.com that the octopus looks like the Spider-Man logo. Yeah. And yeah, I totally agree, Howard. The illustrations and the calligraphy, it's just again, it's just beautiful. Like just how these old manuscripts were, and I really kind of miss that actually. I mean, there's no way you can really replicate it now, but there is like a craftsmanship to older books. Like it is really beautiful to see. So let's see what else. I think there was. Ooh, here we go. This is also old. And this is awesome. This is going to be... What is this from? 1758. So, I believe that is actually during the French and Indian War. Which we were all a part of. Yeah, I shouldn't laugh about that, actually. But, yeah. So 1758, I'm pretty sure it was the middle of the French and Indian War. And that was, for history people, the beginning, the real, big moment when Americans were like, okay, this, I hate this. We gotta be our own nation. So. But anyway, this is really cool. This is, if I'm reading this correctly, this is, Carl Linnaeus, or I forget how he Latinized his name, but this is the father of taxonomy. So every scientific name owes thanks to him. I mean, of course, other scientists have named things, but the entire what's the word? The entire paradigm of how a scientific name works and how you classify things, it started with him. So this is actually really cool. If this is one of his things, and it might be his ultimate thing, the Systema Naturae. So this might. I don't know if this is. Yeah, this actually might be him. Yeah, this might be his masterpiece. So, because it is Linnaeus. So Linnaeus, this might be the ultimate guide in terms of how everything should be classified. And of course things have changed through time, and there's been some dramatic changes. But pretty much the basic structure, the blueprint for the entire taxonomic system, kingdom, phylum, order, family, genus, species, it originates here. So this is actually really cool that we get to see this and that our shark is in it. So, and I'm cracking up that it's May the 4th and we're listening to Star Wars because, we're diving into some actually amazing old things. But then again, I guess Star Wars is a galaxy far, far away, long time ago. So, I don't know. Alright. This is really beautiful. I don't know if I can... I probably can't control find, and it's also in Latin, and I don't know the scientific name, but we can, maybe hop around and, look for this. Because it's gonna have it should have illustrations of our shark. So also look at the artistry in this. This is so beautiful. This is just the intro, and it's this is all hand drawn. It's amazing. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Did they... Page 824. Okay, I cheated. Let's go to that. I'm glad they have the page number where the shark might be. And I'm checking the chat while this loads. Try Oxynotus. Ooh, that's a good idea. Good call. I feel like this is kind of freezing on me though, because this is such a huge document that it might be. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Okay, this might be kind of freezing on me. This is really cool, but it's... I don't know. Oh, I might have lost it. Oh, shoot. I'm clicking everything. Clicking everything out of panic. No. No, stop. Sorry about that, that was annoying. Alright, let's reload this. Because I think it just kind of froze on me. Audio's good? Awesome, thank you. Yeah. Thanks for checking in, Howard, because yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit. This is saying this does not have 800 pages. 1/824. Let's see what happens if I do that. Nope, it won't do that. Okay, let's jump to page 500 and see what's on that page. Nope. Oh, here we go. Alright. I wonder if this is all written and not, like... I wonder if there's no illustration at all, actually. Kind of nimus. One thing we could do is we can see if maybe there's something... Gaddis. Oh, Gaddis! Okay. So, that actually... Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna find this. So, Gaddis, I think, might be a cod or pollock thing. So let's go up to. So sharks are classified before bony fish. So let's go up. Pisces is fish. So this is. We might redeem ourselves with Latin Quest. If this is going to take too long or get too... Oh, here we go! Squalus! Okay, Squalus is a shark. Okay. Whoa, okay, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Wow, okay, page 481. So Squalus acanthius. This is it. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Okay. So this is Linnaeus's, like, actual, like... This is literally him? This is him. Yeah, this is Linnaeus's first description of Squalus acanthius. So this is the pike dogfish. So this is really cool. I don't want to like panically click anywhere else. So now Squalus meant like back in the day, Squalus could mean anything. Squalus could mean like great whites. It could mean like we've got acanthius, so we definitely know this is the dogfish one. So, but for this little section, I don't know if this is like the genus Squalus or if this is like Squalus is in all sharks. So, but let's check this out. We've got Squatina, which is angel sharks. We got centrina, which could be our guy. This is interesting. Pinna dorsi anterior spina. So first dorsal spine. Antorsum radios decusante posterior retrorsum. Oh, no, I don't want a Lexus. Sorry. Okay. This is so cool. This could be our shark, the centrina. That could be it. It's a shame we don't have plates. So I'll come out. We'll get out of here soon. But oh, this is so cool. Look at this. Zygaena, like Sphaerna zygaena. Tiburo, like the bonnet head. So Sphaerna zygaena is the smooth hammerhead. Tiburo is the bonnet head shark. Galeus, like this could be. What is this? Canis galeus. So that could be Galeorhinus galeus, the taupe shark or the soup fin shark. Canicula. Oh man, I forget what Canicula is, actually. I'm not sure exactly how this is arranged, but these are definitely sharks. This is so cool. This is a lot of fun. I wish, maybe, we probably should have done Indiana Jones music. This is really interesting. Carcharius, this is probably the white shark. Glaucus, that could be the blue shark, like Prienus glauca. Maybe, I don't know, because I think Howard, you said earlier that the taxonomy could have changed, and you're absolutely right. Like sharks have changed so much, and this is 250 years old, nearly 300 years old. 1756, 2023 minus 1756. This is 267 years old. So Musselus, there we go. Like the dusky smoothhound, Musselus canis. Pristis, that could be a saw shark. This is so cool, guys. I'm sorry, I'm really geeking out. This is awesome. Okay, so I'm wondering if, because I'm noticing chimera. So these are like the rabbit fish or the rat fish, or like actual chimeras. So I'm thinking these sections that are all capitalized and bold are like the main groups of animals. So Squalus, which was occurring earlier, is probably referring to all sharks, as opposed to like the dogfish, like in squaliforms. So this is really cool, and also, and like I'm glad we could do this together. And also, if this is boring, thank you for indulging me, because it's like, I mean, I do think just like the classification and like looking back in time and seeing kind of the origins of this, I think this is absolutely fascinating. So let's see if we skipped anything. I don't know, because like this little subsection here is interesting. The Galeus acanthius, Musselus spinax. I'm curious if these are different names attributed to this species or not. But I'm going to assume, actually, yeah, these might be different names attributed to the species, but I'm going to assume centrina is our Angular Roughshark, Oxynotus centrina. So, oh yeah, look at this. Habitat in Mare Mediterraneo. Here we go. Habitat in Mare Mediterraneo. Mare Mediterraneo. So that means habitat in Mediterranean Sea. We know that Oxynotus centrina is in the Mediterranean Sea. This is definitely some kind of dogfish because it has the spine and the dorsal fin. So I think this is our shark. So, which is really cool. Spina aninola, dorso spinolo corpore triangulari. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There is triangulari. Although then again, I think anything could be a triangle, but still, this is really cool. I'm done geeking out. This is really, really cool. So good old Squalus. Yeah. Awesome. Holocephaly. This is so cool. All right. So we'll get out of here. We'll go to Wow, there's a lot of old research on this. What we'll do is I kind of want to click around and see what these are, but we won't. And like I wanted to dwell on Linnaeus because like he was so important to taxonomy, but if there's no plates, we'll skip it. But in the name of maybe getting some really old plates on the rough shark, let's check some of these out. Like it's really not often that you can actually get access to some of these really old pieces of literature. So this is kind of wild, actually. Harvard University Library, so that's cool. Harvard is the oldest university in North America, I think it is the oldest. They're 1630 something. So, all right. Now it's interesting. Latin clearly has been so important for, I think, most of academia. Um, and I think, I forget when the shift really happened, but I think there's a misconception that Latin is the language of science, and I think in our modern day and age, it is actually English that is typically like the language of science, which is a little strange to me because like English doesn't really lend itself, I feel, to maybe like I mean like taxonomy. I think Latin, by its nature, is like so beautiful, and like it kind of makes sense. Like English has like so many weird rules, and it's like such a weird hodgepodge of like Romantic and Germanic languages that it's strange that English is in this day and age like the language of science. But like internationally, and I think it's like the United Nations who asserts this, is that typically if you want to go into a scientific profession, English is a good language to know. So, but so. And I'm not saying that out of like English pride or anything. It's not that. It's like a fun fact where it's like there's other languages like have been used for like other fields, but for science, English is pretty helpful to have. And looks like this does not have plates. Sometimes this has plates in the end, but let's see. No, this one does not have plates, so we'll skip this. Let's see if we can find, because sometimes if we can get something that has illustrated plates, like they are beautiful. Like if we can get like an old manuscript with like descriptive plates, I mean that it is like a full color plate. They're pretty amazing. Like. Oh, cool. Howard, I know I love old manuscripts. I have copies of the original publications of Hemipristus. That's awesome. This is so cool. Lots of people probably freaking out over this shark back then. Yeah. Latin is perfect for taxonomy. I completely agree. Latin's amazing for taxonomy. It just fits, because Latin's a very like formulaic language. For lack of a better word, just like it just fits so beautifully. So, what is this? Sorry. Tableau encyclopédique et méthodique de choix. Oh, Bonneterre. This is a very famous name in shark research. Bonneterre has named quite a few shark species, actually. So, yeah, let's check that out. I'm just scanning for plates, because it's like, if we can't read what's going on here, there's no point in like maybe dwelling on it. So, but it's still really cool to kind of like pour through this, Also, I do find anything, related to history, and especially kind of looking at this, very grounding. There's so much going on in the world, every day, and I just feel like this stuff like this kind of puts things into perspective in a funny way. I don't know, just like I love like research projects like this, just kind of like looking at, like the fact that we can even access centuries of literature. It's so cool. Oh, Lemporii. This could be... Oh, this is cool. This is really random. This is a lamprey, like a sea lamprey, because I recognize it's not just Lemporii, it's Petromyzon, which is Petromyzon marinus, which is a sea lamprey. So this is a fun section on that. I have another Canadian question, by the way, not to put you guys on the spot, but are either of you bilingual? Because I think Canada both English and French is very predominant in Canada, right? Because like for us, I think, let's see, to get the images you have to wait. Sorry, I'm just. We have the Fisher Rare Books Library in Toronto. They issue white gloves to handle the publications. That is so cool. To get images, you have to request a photographic plate. That is so cool, Howard. That's awesome. Hey, Roy! Roy knows French. That is awesome. Bonjour! That's all I got. I butchered that, but that's actually really cool. Yeah. Because I think right now, the United States does, you don't need to know a second language, but it's encouraged, like, Spanish is encouraged, but it's still, I think most people, actually, I don't know, actually. I was about to say most people probably don't know a second language, but I actually could be wrong on that. I don't know a second language. I can half-ass Latin, but I can't really. I don't know a second language. I used to know a little bit of Spanish, but that's actually really cool. That's actually I really admire people who know languages, because it's just it's not only it's kind of cool, but I've heard that knowing different languages also kind of changes your way of thinking, in terms of you can access concept, some languages lend themselves to concepts better than others, and it sort of changes your approach to things, and I think it's really cool. I don't have a lot of time in my life right now. Oh, here we go, plates. I don't have a lot of time in my life right now, but I'd really at some point love to learn a language. A new language. So, okay, here we go. We got some plates. This wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but we'll see what we've got. Oh, there we go. There's the lamprey, Petromyzon. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That is really good. I've never seen a lamprey in the wild. We do have them here. But I've never seen one, and it's such a strange, creepy animal. And I'm sure you guys know lampreys, but just in case, for future viewers who maybe don't know what these are, these are jawless fish. So what they do is they latch on to other kinds of animals, mostly bony fish, and then they sort of rasp. They don't have jaws, but they kind of rasp and suck the blood of that animal. So it's a parasitic kind of fish. It's in a very ancient line. This is, I believe, lampreys are older than sharks and rays, if I'm not mistaken. So they're the quote-unquote most primitive of fish. So, and I don't think they're common in terms, or I think it's, I've never seen one, and I'd actually really love to see one someday, but so here's some cartilaginous fish. I don't know what this is. La Torpille. So this could be a torpedo ray. It does look like that, which is kind of cool. And this almost looks like a barn door skate. I'm not sure what this is. This is cool. Torpedo rays get their name because they can electrocute you to such a degree that it feels like being hit by a torpedo. I don't know how much of that is an urban legend. The electrocution part is real. These things can electrocute you, but I don't know exactly if that torpedo story is an urban legend. But yeah, fun fact. There's quite a lot of fish that actually can electrocute you. Torpedo rays, stargazers, electric eels are probably the most famous one, which is really cool. This is some kind of eagle ray. I wonder if we can get some shark. Oh, this is it. Look at that, guys. We finally found our shark. We've got some not so good looking sharks, but we definitely got our shark. So, here we go. That is really cool. So this is absolutely Oxynotus centrina. Again, look at this. Look at that. This is a completely different illustration, but it is emphasizing the spine is firmly lodged here. let's pull up a modern photo just to compare, because it's like it's like distinctly like this spine is like you could just see it like I mean like just it's like a barb, like a giant barb, like you can see that very clearly. So let's see if we can see that in maybe some of the photos. You sort of can. Let's get some more. I guess you kind of can. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. That's so interesting. I didn't notice that before. Oh, sorry. Oh, here we go. This is probably a really good photo. Yeah, you can look at that. That's actually a really cool detail. Like this didn't really come up well in the videos that we saw, but just the fact that you can really see very clearly like how deep that, or how deeply lodged that spine is. That's really, really cool. So it's sad about its barbs not being put in the right place. Yeah, I don't. But this is interesting because it's like wait, wait, there's so many. I just saw the comments. Hold on. I taught Parisian French in school. I don't use enough to be fluent. Watch that YouTuber Ziema. He's amazing with linguistics. Ziema? Cool, I have to check that out. Thank you, Howard. I definitely want to check that out, because French legitimately is something I really want to learn. It's such a beautiful language. I'd really like to learn that. We have lampreys in the Humber River, Toronto. Whoa, that's cool. That's freaky. Like, man, that is really cool. You know, yeah. So catching back up to the barb position, I don't know, like, because this is interesting. It does look like there's this odd angle where it's like you have. Let's see, what would that be? 90 degrees. So that's like. I don't know, what, 50 degrees? Let's say like from the origin of the dorsal fin, there's like this odd 50-degree angle with the spine right here. And it's interesting seeing this illustration where it's sort of like that. I don't know, these might be accurate, which is, it's so odd to see, you know, because it's like, I don't know. This is a very, I love this shark. It is very strange looking. Like on every level, it is very, very strange looking. Because it's like, I feel like with like pike dogfish, the spine sort of goes with the fin, but for this thing, for rough sharks, it looks like the spine is like sort of like, it's not really on the same gradient. It's kind of like sticking out an odd angle in the back, and then sort of like being, it's such a weird, it's such a weird positioning. I kind of think this illustration sort of matches this photo as far as like the position of spine. This is such a wild looking animal. And like the head is a little big. I think there's a little bit of liberty taken with this illustration, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's pretty okay. You can still see like those like fence post looking teeth. It's probably technically the worst illustration we've seen, but I don't think it's that bad. I still think you can get what this is. The one on the top, on the other hand, I have no idea what this is. This is not a good shark illustration, whatever this is. It looks like it's some kind of dogfish because it has the spines. It is probably like a pike dogfish or spiny dogfish, just because of like the underside of the profile kind of looks like that. But this is a sad shark. With, I don't know what's going on here. So, it also could have been a very decomposed or very damaged specimen that they were drawing. So. Let's zoom out a little bit. We do have a really cool angel shark, which there's aspects of this that are not that bad. there's aspects of it where he looks like he's on something, but it's yeah. French is beautiful until you hear Quebecois slang. Yeah, Quebecois is another dialect completely. Interesting. Very interesting. And somebody with a human type face. Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Like I think the worst thing. I forget if we talked about this on the Sand Devil stream, but like probably the worst thing I've seen is like an illustration of like it's a monk, like a human monk on the seabed underwater, and then it's like, oh, it's actually an angel shark, but like the artist didn't even like bother to like fill in the details. They just was like, oh, we saw a monk on the seabed. But yeah, this is really funny. Like this is like, and again, I don't want to make fun of the past, but at the same time, this shark is like, whoa, like this angel shark is having an experience. So, and also the fin, the dorsal fins are kind of really funny because they're so. Those are like Pokemon fins. They're very rounded. That's really not diagnostic. Still, I mean, it's not the worst thing you could probably see from a centuries-year-old illustration of an angel shark. So, but it's kind of funny. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, look at the. Oh, this one's famous. Wait, sorry about that. Hold on. This plate is actually kind of famous. This one with the hammerheads. I'm trying to. Oh shoot. Okay, this is $2.95. I think this kind of froze on me. We'll get this back. Sorry, I recognize that plate. That's actually that's a really famous one. There we go. That is really cool. Again, not maybe the best as far as like diagnostic shark stuff. The hammerhead is looking nuts, but this is actually a very famous shark plate. This is actually really cool. If you, I don't know if there's a way like, I don't know if they may have like, I don't know if there's like an Etsy artist or something who may have like copies of plates, but if you ever want to like collect illustrations, this is a really cool one, because like this is definitely one I've seen like in different shark books, and this is one I recognize. So what's interesting about this hammerhead is that it could be a great hammerhead, because the cephalofoil is so like flat, and so broad and so straight that it looks like, and like the dorsal fin is so tall and it has that sickle shape. This actually could be a great hammerhead, Spherna macaron, because like when you think of all the other hammerheads it could be, the scalloped hammerhead has a clear indentation, which this guy doesn't have, and it could be a smooth hammerhead, but I just feel like with the rigidness and like how big that dorsal fin is, I'm gonna guess great hammerhead. So it's kind of cool to see that. Oh hey, Lil Tuna Roll, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, I know who you are, Lil Tuna Roll. So, so it's okay, guys. Lil Tuna Roll's awesome. Like Lil Tuna Roll is a friend, and welcome to the stream. So, oh my gosh. So yes, time traveling Lil Tuna Roll, welcome. So. Oh, Howard, Roy, a smooth hammerhead, Howard, a winghead. It could be a winghead. Wingheads do look really extreme, though. Let's check that out really quick. Also, Lil Tuna Roll, thank you for joining the stream. It is a pleasure to have you here. So, and this is a cool one to jump in on, because I had no idea we were going to go over some of this museum collection stuff, so this is actually really cool. But anyway, Howard brought up the winghead shark, which is a really cool guess. I do think the winghead is so extreme looking that it might... I don't know, actually, because like I do think proportionally the cephalofoil's like so extreme that it might be too big. But that dorsal fin, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize that winghead sharks had such a huge dorsal fin. So, oh man, this is such. We might have to do. We gotta do this one soon. This is such a wild looking shark. We might have to do winghead soon. This is so cool. All right. Going back to this. I don't think, I'm gonna guess this is probably not a winghead, because like I think it has to be more extreme, even for the past. But it's a good guess though, because it's like, you know, like it is pretty thin, but I don't know. I'm gonna guess great hammerhead, but I don't know. I think smooth hammerhead or winghead are still good guesses. Just because it's like, again, like with the smooth cephalofoil, I mean, it could be. So what's funny is like I have no idea, and I cannot guess with any confidence what this thing is down below. Like I have no idea what that could possibly be. We can classify it up to probably carchariniforms, because it has the anal fin. It doesn't really look like a carpet shark or anything, but beyond that, I don't know. Any guesses on what this guy could be? Like, da, 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 da. Ooh, wingheads are the earliest radiation of hammerheads. Interesting. I forgot about that. That's actually really cool. It looks like an RC plane. Yeah. Looks like a smooth hound. Could be. Or it totally could be. We got the dorsal fin. That's a good guess, because we got the dorsal fins pretty equal size. The pelvic fin is midpoint. It actually, you know what, Roy, that's actually a really good guess. It makes sense, because like when you think about like the sampling, they're probably going to be like coastal species anyway. You know what? You might be onto it. Let's zoom in on the teeth really quick. I don't know. It could be. I'll take that. Yeah, no, yeah, it could be. That's a good call, because it's like, yeah, I didn't even think about like the positioning of the pelvic fins and the dorsal fins and the size of the dorsal fins being equal. So that could be a smooth hound. That's a good guess for that. So thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Shark number 3. Oh boy, this is definitely some kind of. Ah, shoot. I really wish, because like I don't have carpet sharks. Like I have like a few cat sharks, but like I really don't have carpet sharks in my part of the world. Like, if I knew patterns better, like I could maybe get this, but I'm actually really not sure what this is. My initial guess is this guy, figure 17, might be a swell shark. I don't know. This guy down here, well, I was about to say this looks like a cat shark, but then the mouth is kind of throwing me off a little bit. What do you think? What do you think these? What do you guys think these are? The one below looks like a bottle opener. Thank you, little tuna roll. I appreciate that. And you're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. So, let's see. I like how the tail looks like a floral medieval motif. Yeah, like one thing is, even though like good call, Howard, because like even though like these older illustrations, they do take artistic license, and diagnostically it doesn't help in a lot of ways. Like artistically, I mean, it is beautiful. Like these are really, really cool to see. Long spaghetti and body, 2 dorsal fins, call thing. Gotcha. This is totally something manufactured for dollar stores. Yeah. I'm not sure. Leopard shark. Leopard shark. I don't know, like. Oh, this is tricky. Let's check these out. Let's check out swell shark, leopard shark, and. Oh man, I have no idea what this section could be. Let's see. Probably. So what's interesting is it might not be the leopard shark, the actual leopard shark, because that dorsal fin is so sharp. But it could be zebra shark, or sometimes it's called a leopard shark. This guy right here. So let's take this. Zebra shark. You know what? One of these could be a zebra shark, maybe. Well, actually, no, that's hard. Well, actually, because, like, okay, I have no idea what's going on with this face right here, but, like, on the bottom, it's kind of cool, where it does look like, look at that little pudgy zebra shark face right there. Or, like, I think Little Tuna Roll said this was a bottle opener. That kind of matches up a little bit. Yeah, actually, you know what, guys? This is totally it. This is why. Because, like, you see how the mouth is connecting, there's, like, an indentation that's connected with the nostrils right here? This is totally, I feel like this is totally a zebra shark. And, like, it does have those ridges on the tail. I think this is a zebra shark, this old illustration. Because, like, modern illustrations, you could see those steep ridges on the tail as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna guess this is a zebra shark, the one on the bottom. This is kind of fun, actually. This is like an interesting game, so. These two are totally cat sharks. Look stone. The one on the bottom looks like a leopard cat shark. Leopard cat shark. Let's check that out. And I just saw a comment that the audio was weird. Ooh! Oh, that's throwing me off. Ooh, good call. Good call. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Good call, Howard. That's, that pattern is really beautiful, and that is a good call. Wow, that is a beautiful shark. Ooh, good call. I don't know. Man, yeah, it could be anything. There's one more. That's a good guess. I'm gonna suspend my zebra shark judgment now, because I don't know. There's one more I wanted to check out. Swell shark. As far as the patterns go. Wow. Okay, so this is. Okay, I've actually never seen this. So see how the shark is actually like puffing up like that? I've never seen a photo of a swell shark actually doing that, but that is a defensive capability. So that's wild. The pattern is not right though, so it definitely is not a swell shark. So it's either a zebra shark or a leopard cat shark. Man, this is cool. Well, thanks guys, because it's like, hey, Garlic Soy Boy, I know who you are too. Oh my gosh. So, oh my goodness. So, alright. Chill with cat. Okay, I think I know. Never mind, it's a small spotted cat shark. Sup, Garlic Soy Boy. Let's check out small spotted cat shark. And I think there's probably some more plates, so we can keep going. Oh, you know what? Who said small spotted cat shark? Because I think you got it. Who was that? Roy. I think Roy, you might have got it. That pattern is lining up really nicely, and that makes sense. That totally makes sense because these guys are in, this area. They are in the Eastern Atlantic, so which is, I believe, where this paper or this publication are like. We're looking at. Temperate Atlantic sharks. So that totally could be it. That lines up really nicely. So, wow. I don't know. Good call, man. That's awesome. Let's see if we got some more. Like, oh, here we go. This is another famous plate, actually. Now, I think you guys can guess what the top one is. Well, hold on. The top two, I think we can safely guess what group this is. Yeah, we could definitely guess what group this is. We can maybe even get a species out of this. What do you guys think this is? Yeah, rock on, man. Like that's awesome. Just catching up on the chat. So. Because for me, that conical head, you know, just like that giant conical head, you can kind of tell. This is a little wacky looking. I will admit, like this one down here, that's a little bit more like a Leriquin looks a little wild, like more like a fantastical beast. But this on top, I mean, the conical head here, that is looking like, and the caudal keel. Or pre-caudal keel, that is looking like something pretty. Top shark is poor beagle, bottom is a white shark. Nice. It is. These are laminids. These are definitely laminids. Good call. But the first one looks quite like a basket shark. Good call too. Actually, it could be, because you guys are both right. This is definitely so this is definitely lambda-forms. These are definitely in the basking shark, white shark, mako shark group. So. Kind of looks goblin sharky. Yeah, actually, garlic soy boy. It is like goblin sharks are also part of lambda-forms. So like you guys actually, yeah, you guys. Can I star all of these? Hold on. Star. I don't know what this does on your end, but like star. You guys are all in the same order. Like which is super cool. Like this is also, this is fun. This is like. Like we start out with a rough shark, and this has become like a game. So, but yeah, you guys are all right about the order. So this is definitely lambda-forms. I didn't think about that basket shark angle, Roy, but like this actually, yeah, it could be. I don't know if basket sharks have. I forget if they have the keels or not, but like well, actually, you know what? Oh, you know what, Roy? You might be right, because it says Le Très Grand. So, you know, referring to enormous size. So this totally could be a basket shark. And again, it's definitely lambda-form. So this bottom one, it's so wild looking, but the tooth right here, like this perfect triangle, that's definitely a white shark. It's almost, you can maybe stretch this as a mako, but actually no, you can't. Never mind. No, this is definitely a white shark. Like there really isn't a lot of other sharks that have that perfect triangular tooth shape. So oh, I actually know what this is, but I'm gonna let you guys guess. This is not a great illustration, but I definitely know what this one, figure 22, this weird skinny one. Do you guys know what that is? Thank you, garlic soy boy. It says Grand Poseidon, which means big in French. Yes, I think I do. I think you're totally right about, yeah, the basking shark. So nice. Roy and Howard got it. It is a blue shark for sure, for a couple reasons. Well, you got the name Le Bleu, so there's that. But also, if you have that name paired with the fact that this illustration has enormous eyes, blue shark Pyrimadal glauca has enormous eyes. This beautiful counter shading with a dark back, and then just the way the snout is, like, you know, it's a pretty sharp looking snout and a very slim body. It's totally a blue shark, so it's actually really cool. Let's go look that up really quick. Pyrimadal glauca. Yep. It totally fits. So it's actually really cool to see a modern illustration versus an older illustration where, you know, this one, I know it's like very noodly looking and there's a lot of things that are not accurate, but it's really not that that huge of a leap to go from this to this, you know, proportionally huge eyes, very slim build, and very distinct counter shading with the dark back and the light belly. So good call, guys. Like, that's definitely a blue shark. So this guy in the middle, figure 21, I don't know what this is. Any guesses on this guy? Le Emissaire? Because the head looks similar, or familiar, but I don't know. This one's kind of thrown me off quite a bit. Le Bleu. Nice. Nights, good night, guys. Thank you, Little Tuna Roll and Garlic Soy Boy. I know who you guys are, and you guys are both awesome. So I'm gonna give you a star too. So, but thank you for joining. It was awesome having you guys. Let's see. Man, you guys are awesome. I like this is such a good group. So, let's see. It's going by shape. It's a reasonable depiction. Blue shark 100%. I just saw that comment, Roy. Weirdest white shark ever. Yeah, I totally agree. It is that let's see. I mean that's like a monster. It looks almost reptilian. So, but yeah. For this, Light Miss Soul, let me cheat a little bit with my phone. I won't spoil it, but I'm curious what this is. Because I frankly have no idea. Because it just can be, it can be so many different things. Nope, sorry. Oh. Also, what happened to the music? I still like to. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there we go. I still listen. Oh, weird. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I think I know by cheating what this is. So, but do you guys have any guesses of... Alright, Roy, the call loop is rather simple. So Roy, you're close. You're very close. Howard, that's a good guess. Cause like yeah, like the head. I mean, it is like very compressed looking. Like the way this illustration is, and that's what really threw me off. Cause it's like, you know, part of the body plan looks like one direction, but like the head looks like in a completely different direction. But Roy is very close with Taupe Shark. This guy apparently, Miss Soul, is a kind of smooth hound. So, which is really, I mean, this fin is not. It's weird, the caudal fin really is not suggesting that, but the head is kind of a little bit. But I just searched this name, and looking at the just like the figures of Musclus asterias, also known as Emisol. I think this is what this is some kind of musclus. So, but it's a really crazy illustration where I mean, you know. I have no idea. I had no idea what it was. So, let's check out. I think we've got one more shark plate, and we should probably start thinking about next week's shark, because I thought we had a plan for next week, where I feel like we had a shark in queue actually. Because like I think we had the rough shark and something else, or I might be getting confused with a different week, which is really sad. Sorry if I am, but but anyway, like, do you guys have any suggestions for next week's shark in terms of what we should cover? And do you also have any guesses? I actually think I know exactly what this is without cheating, but do you have any guesses as to what this illustration is? I'm gonna look something up to confirm, but I'm pretty certain I know what that guy is. River shark. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna do. Good call, Howard. Yes, let me star that. Good call. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Glyphus. Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, I knew. I'm sorry that. Yeah. I got the guy wrong. So yeah, we could definitely do that. So we're definitely going to do river sharks next week. For this guy in the illustration, let me make sure I got this. This is actually, I think as a hint, this is a bit of a curveball. I know it's not a good hint, but... Wait a minute. I think this actually threw me off a little. I got it. Okay, we got it. Good guess. It's not a cat shark, but it is in a group. Yes, Roy, I got it. This is a juvenile zebra shark. So good call. I actually got it wrong. I thought this was a baby nurse shark for a second, but it's actually a baby zebra shark. So let's look that up really quick. Baby zebra shark. Check that out. And it's kind of amazing to see how accurate that is, actually. Like, look at this illustration. This is, 260 years old. And you can even see the barbels, and yet, look at that. That's actually extremely close. Like the color pattern, that is amazing. It's astounding how close that is. You've got these, 3 blotches before the dorsal fin. And there you go, 3 blotches before the dorsal fin. It's really, really wild. So they knew what they're for the most part. They knew what they were doing. I would continue to sing their praises, except you guys are absolutely right that this is a really terrible looking saw shark or sawfish. Oh no, I can't even tell what this is, because on the one hand, oh man, look at this. It's like a mosquito head. This is the weirdest. Yeah, good call. I saw that in the comments. That sawfish is wacky. It's just, yeah, totally agree. That is it looks like a human face. It's actually extremely creepy. This is like one of those weird nightmare fuel that we should get out of here. That's really creepy. So the chimera is beautiful. Like that is actually a gorgeous rabbit fish. But the saw, I have no idea what happened to the saw shark. I think they got bored. So, as a kid, I thought zebra sharks was a sequel and cooler version of a nurse shark. That's awesome. No barbel, so I say sawfish. Ooh, good call, Howard. Good call. Nice. I think you got it. So this is a sawfish. Yeah, I think you got it. Good call. I forgot about the barbels being a diagnostic feature. So, plus and the fins were kind of throwing me off because it's part of that angle is is this fused? And then part of it is not. But another tell is you can't see the gills. The gills are on the underside, so it's definitely a sawfish, which is a kind of ray. Not a saw shark, but it is also nightmare fuel. This is a weird, terrible, terrible drawing. So, something that's totally not nightmare fuel is this is a goosefish. This is Lophius something. Let's pull up goosefish really quick, and then we'll probably wrap it up, because I think, as scary as that drawing is, it's actually not that far off from what a goosefish actually looks like. It's that's pretty close. That's pretty close. So, but yeah. Let's bring it back to our rough shark. This was a completely unexpected journey, but those are sometimes the best. So I really enjoyed tonight. It's getting close to 11, so I'm going to wrap up in a little bit. But thank you guys so much for joining, and for a really fun game of ancient shark plate guessing. And you guys are great. You guys got pretty much nailed most of them. That was a lot of fun. So I did not think that we would do this with the rough shark tonight, but that actually was a really cool. This species has been a really cool doorway into the past, and I actually again forgot that you can get some of this material, this research material, these ancient pieces of literature online. So it's really cool that we have that resource, and there's a lot of books like this, centuries old, that are scanned in museum collections. That you can peruse whenever. So it's really cool that we have this. I'm gonna see if I can put the links in the description for these resources, because it's just super cool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Next week we're gonna do Glyphis, the river shark. But I hope you guys have a fun week, and do something. If you guys like Star Wars, hope you get a chance to do something Star Warsy. I'm probably gonna maybe rewatch the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, but we'll see what happens. So. But take care, guys. Hope you have a good night, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.